ground. If you want it, come and get it, get it. Come and get it if you want it, get it. If you want it, come and get it, 'cause I'm so ready. If you want it, come and get it, get it. Come and get it if you want it, get it. If you want it, come and get it, 'cause I'm so ready. So kiss me up at night when I turn out the lights, 'cause it's on my mind, yeah. It's something deep inside, and there's nowhere left to hide. And I feel it on me. High up in the clouds now, baby. I ain't coming down. You keep trying to catch me, baby, but you're still on the ground. If you want it, come and get it, get it. Come and get it if you want it, get it. If you want it, come and get it, 'cause I'm so ready. If you want it, come and get it, get it. Come and get it if you want it, get it. If you want it, come and get it, 'cause I'm so ready. If you want it, come and get it, get it. Come and get it if you want it, get it. If you want it, come and get it, 'cause I'm so ready. If you want it, come and get it, get it. Come and get it if you want it, get it. If you want it, come and get it, 'cause I'm so ready.
Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
That could be a slick bit.
Welcome. Monday. So, you know, Josh, payback is a as they say.
All right, so Josh's got to be on the board. We got
Has to
music
be.
going. We got our producer saying, you got to get going. You got to get back on set. So here we are changing it up a little bit on this Monday after.
I like this whole
You
deal.
like the situation?
I like this situation. You don't like it?
I like it a lot.
I like the brick wall behind us, the lighting
You like
effects.
the way I tripped over it behind me? I don't understand. It was there. I saw it, but yet
You've seen it for
it
weeks.
seemed to jump out and jump on and attack me. How you doing over there?
What's the matter?
We got a full crew. Today it is Mental Health Awareness Day.
You have a full mental crew.
No, I've got a full crew, and I think they may have put even a piece together for Mental Health Awareness Day. It's really important. Katie actually did a special edition of Stress Less and Decompress with
Are you
Katie
gonna
today.
join us with one of your shenanigans? What is that?
Shenanigans?
Shenanigan people? Are you gonna join us?
One of her other partners. I want to know how Katie's show went because she actually had a guest joining her.
She's in class.
Katie's in class? Oh, I guess Katie left to go to class, so we're going to find out. Oh, she is here, but she's in class. All right, so maybe we can get an update from the other side of class, the classroom situation, on what's going on.
Wait, so using some new microphones today, so if you can write in, call in, what's the phone number?
Oh, I forgot, we are doing that. 888-994-4995, Studio A. Let us know what's going on your Monday morning. It's nice to see the crew doing what they're doing. They're working on a new show. Bree is back, and as soon as she sat down, she's working on a new show, How to Make Money. Actually, it's Making Money for a name you can trust.
which is really cool. Laura Sanders. Are we doing how to make money with Laura Sanders or how to make money with Laura, a name you can trust?
How to make money. You're making
First
money
name?
with Laura, a name you can trust.
It's going to be Monday nights at 6 o'clock. We haven't informed. Tonight at 6, we have Mia, the piano player, because I'm not allowed to use that other word.
You can't use her last name.
I don't know her last name.
Vaslovic.
What's the matter? You can't hear us?
Vaslovic. The receiver, they tell me, should be over here, so we're going to be using these instead. Okay. Rich is not throwing me because I bought them for back here, so we're going to have to see how that.
What do you mean they flow in and out? So then we have to put it over here, and then from here send it over there? All right, we're going to actually work on that on the next commercial break because we got to get this done.
Agreed.
We talked about sound being our worst enemy this week and how we were going to try to fix, and we wake up to all these different sound problems. Apologies to the morning show people that were listening in and
Yes.
you heard the hum.
Humming.
Too much of humming. We're going to try to clear that up, try to figure out what the problem is the first deal. Yes, I see the score up already. 6-0.
Is that already today's game? No, that was from Saturday.
And that's the Phillies beating the Cardinals.
That was from Saturday's game. Nice job, Josh. There you go. It's nice to have him back on point
It is a nice. Why is that a nice job?
because I think it was good. And that's a new song by Kendra Erica that we got to release today.
That's right. That's Come and Get It, which has over 85,000 hits on the first day it released, I think, on Friday. And she sent it. And make sure that we put in the thing for Facebook that we are not owners of the music, but we are allowed to play it by Kendra Erickson.
Erica?
Nice music, nice stuff. And I have another one of hers that Chico said I could play. We're going to play that at the 1 o'clock hour. So
Very nice.
a lot of moving parts, as they say.
Very nice. I like to see the crew doing what they're doing.
What are they doing?
Whatever they're doing, they're collaborating on the other side. We've got Girls Night South Florida that is coming to you on November 10th. That is coming up at the Pavilion Grill. And I think we might have someone coming in today to talk about different nail polish with CBD in it.
I think we had her on before, no?
So we'll see if she comes in. I was talking to a lot of people over the weekend. A lot of great music and musicians are coming. This Thursday night, we're actually doing a virtual wine night here at the cafe at 6 o'clock. And then at 7:30, we have U2 Vertigo tribute band that's going to be here.
How are you doing virtual night at 6 o'clock?
I don't know yet. It's virtual. We'll let you virtually know. But I think everyone's bringing in their favorite wine. If you have a favorite wine that you would like to share with us, and come on down and have a glass and have some music with us. It is also going to be the J.C. Dreesen Show. And then we've got Vertigo joining us with Paul Martini. He's going to be in on Wednesday also talking about how he does what he does as Vertigo. He also performs as In Excess. He also is a children's book author, and he is a voiceover for HBO.
Well, you got a lot of things going on this week. We got new shows tonight. Next week, we have a whole new rack for Monday.
See, what happened Friday, I went home, I worked out, and I started looking through all my text messages that I had not answered in a long time or following up on conversations. 2 hours later, but it was real. Here's the thing, what you know about our business is when I'm texting on a Friday night, people are answering, it means everyone else is still working. I think we're still working off of this work-life balance, which I think there isn't really a whole lot of one. Because if people didn't answer me Friday, they answered me Saturday. Even had people answering me Sunday, early this morning. She was the only one that waited until Monday morning to answer.
Really?
Everyone else.
It's an interesting predicament. You know, we are in fourth quarter. Everybody, we keep telling you, you got to pump it, and pump it harder. And just when you think you're too tired, you got to get up and you got to do it again. You got to keep going. Because fourth quarter is going to determine your beginning of next year. I can't believe we're saying that.
But fourth quarter?
Yeah, next year is right around the corner.
It's right around the corner. But it's okay because it's what business has to do. Our crew is actually, some of them are up to midterms already.
What happened to the beginning of the year?
I don't know. I bet that's when Josh is saying he's really glad he's not even in school anymore.
I know. But Josh is in the school of life.
We've got a golf tournament coming in on Friday. They're going to be talking about that. We've got Jay Harmon and Mark Freeman will be in on Friday. We haven't chatted with them in a little bit.
That's right. You got your YouTube band. We got Triple C is going to be hosting that for us on Thursday night. So be on the lookout for that. Now, all of these events are occurring. You are more than welcome to come in, meet the host. I think you're going to be excited tonight with the with Mia, who's going to be playing the piano. And next week, we're going to have Laura. There's going to be in and she's going to talk about real estate. She's going to talk about investments and things of that nature. You want to meet these people. Watching the show is great, but the information, my God, she took us to school today.
Do you ever feel like you've missed out on a financial opportunity?
Of course, many times.
Would you have done things differently? I mean, you were in the housing market for a long time.
Yeah. I should have. I don't want to say that because coulda, woulda, shoulda. I should never have left New York.
Really?
Should never have left New York. I had so many properties.
Did
It
you
was
sell them
humming.
all?
I did, but I could have sold and buy. One of the things you want to talk to her about when she does her show is that I was able to sell and buy and sell. I didn't need all those houses. And they were all multiple dwellings. I didn't buy single family homes. I had 4, 3s, 2 stores.
Interesting.
And the opportunity was there. They were generating income. I had my own crew. I put in my own crew to fix the properties, which was the biggest headache. That's one of the reasons I got out.
Mortgage rates were different, but they were high. See, here's the interesting thing. I know when we bought our first house 25 years ago, the interest rate was 7%.
Exactly
No
where it
one
is for me.
even thought twice. You just did what you had to do to buy a house and move on. Now everyone's it's going up, because it went so far down. But it
was
doesn't
zero.
mean you don't buy a house. It doesn't mean you don't make the investment in a property.
Right, but when you had a 0 interest rate and you bought a house and now you have a 6 3/4, it's just like shocking of the world.
And then it'll go down and people will refinance and things will bounce back. I don't know if it'll ever be 0 again. I don't know if it'll ever be 2.5 again.
You never know. But the bottom
You
line
never
is,
know.
if you're not in the game, you're never going to find out.
But I also wanted to ask her, what's it like for our young 30-year-olds? And she's talking about how she bought her first property when she was 20, then another one at 21. To buy your first property now because rents are so expensive. We talked about this months ago.
I was 40 when I bought my first house, my first investment.
No,
40.
you had to be younger.
40 or 39, around there. My first one, maybe 38.
How long did you have them for?
Um,
It couldn't have been long because you've been here 17 years.
I got out of the real estate market in 2005, so I was in it. You know, you're right. It was younger. It was 90s when Freddie was a baby, so 90. So I had 15 years in the business.
Yeah, it had to be before you were 40,
was.
for sure.
40, yeah, you're right. Wow.
I'm just doing, I'm not really good at math, but I'm doing like the basic math, saying that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 90, 2000, 210, 220. Yeah, it's 31 years ago. So you're right, 31. And I got into the game. I got into the mortgage business. And that's what put me in the game. I understood how numbers work. I understood how real estate worked. It's the same thing. And I was telling her that I had these closings in the basement of my house. I never solicited a piece of business in 17 years of doing that kind of stuff. Never.
I think the best is when you have referrals, when you have a good experience. I know when we sold our house last year, our realtor was amazing. And they handled everything from beginning to end. And that's what Laura does also. You want someone who goes in and says, I got you here and here. This is what I see if you want to knock down walls. This is what I see for a reno on a redone house. What are homeowners insurance rates going out right now
That's right.
versus old properties versus new properties? There's not a whole lot of new properties unless you're going to take something very old, tear down, and then rebuild. Like they have a lot, they're doing a lot now here in East Boca.
And how to use space. It was my expertise, as you could tell. We use space. Well,
Yeah.
in here it's a commercial piece, but we use space in a house correctly. You don't want to destroy a house. You want it to make it so it flows. And who was I talking? I was talking to Gio about the very first house I bought. Gio was a baby when he was born, and I bought this house in Hollywood in the Bronx, and this house was very small. So how do you make a small house look spacious? You change everything. And you don't make things like compartments. You sort of make it flow. And I did the attic and the outside. And it was great. I had such a fun time fixing up this house. And it was up there in age, the house. It was old. But what I like about what she does is that the way I used to think back in the day is the way she approaches the deal right now. And you saw her head was spinning with 101 different ideas. That's what it's all about. That's what this particular business that we're in right now is, how to take advantage of what they're giving you, not in one aspect, but in multiple aspects, right? You want to have different streams of income come in. You have to have different ideas.
There's a lot going on. I like what she brings to the table. We met her through our Tuesday night show, Connections with Tracy Latome. And Tracy, new mom, is the best connector. She's going to be here tomorrow night with a update and a second edition of The Matchmaker with Trish. So that'll be tomorrow night.
That's fun.
So that'll be tomorrow night also. But Tracy brings a lot of great ideas and a lot of great content forward. But investing, I was thinking over the weekend why people do what they do. Do they only do it for the money and to pay your bills? Or do you also do it because you love what you're doing? And when you love what you're doing, is there a different outlook, a different perspective on what it is?
You got to have a little bit of both. It's not all one-sided. You got to have a little bit of both. And you have to show it so that the person that's going to do it sees an opportunity for growth. It's a business. It's not a hobby. This is not a hobby. It's a business. I look at some of the things that the kids are doing, like the sports show that he did today. You know, if you knew him at the beginning when we started this whole thing, it's not the same person that he's grown into.
I know, it's very
same thing with
confident in it.
Katie. It's a whole different ball of wax. And if you give people the opportunity to bring their ideas forward, and you're going to have to make adjustments. There's no such thing as no adjustments. You never know when you hit the next big one. You never know.
Little by little. Everyone's looking for the next big nut, but I think if you could go little by little, I think I sent it to you last week. Little steps, and you always say the little steps, one drop
With
in a
the
bucket,
ladders?
versus when you have to jump to get to the next step. Sometimes those little steps make it a whole lot easier, but you have to have faith, you have to have hope. That is what I dreamt of today. One of the characters that Crazy Horse made, they're laughing, her name is going to be Hope.
What in the...
They need names.
What's wrong with his
That
nose?
was Josh.
Was that Josh sneezing, or did he blow off his nose?
No,
all
it
the
was
time?
Josh sneezing about Crazy Horse, Bailey.
Now, let me ask you, when you first met me and I said to you all these crazy ideas, did you think I was normal?
You're normal for you. I don't judge normal versus not normal. It's just you've
It
got
didn't
ideas.
Didn't scare you? Say, this guy's nuts.
Not at all. No, because you follow your dreams. You have dreams, you have ideas, and you bring them to fruition. That's what makes you different from other people. Is other people have dreams and other people have ideas, but they don't know how to make them happen. And you always do.
You got to find a way to making it. I'm not always perfect. I mess up.
I didn't say they're always right, but you always try
Wow.
to. But you always do have a way to say, you know what? Let's look at it this way and another way, and somehow they work or they don't, but you try.
You got to let it play itself out.
Just like these microphones that we're going to fix now during
And
commercial
we're going to
break.
fix it during commercial break. You know, the bottom line is we want to upgrade where we're at, and there's going to be situations. I didn't create all these walls. Why do we have so many walls?
You know, different studios, different things. But listen, this was a warehouse when we moved in here, and now it's a theater. So,
I know. I still got one more thing to do.
all right, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
But that ain't it.
888-994-4995. Studio A, stay tuned. More to come when we come back.
Planning for the future should not be painful and needs to be discussed. From health, family, finances, allow qualified professionals to aid in your planning. Luhu Advisors have been serving South Florida for over 30 years. A licensed real estate broker, insurance agent, assisted living administrator, and certified senior advisor, Paul Solomon is the most qualified and well-rounded advisor for any task. Specializing in real estate, long-term care, life insurance and annuities, Social Security, government benefits, and senior housing. Luhu Advisors. Let us help you. Known for his Art Deco Cubist style and compositions with dancing saturated color, Ken Bieberman has lived and breathed art his whole life. From the early 80s, he's influenced the Art Deco district of Miami Beach. Featured in numerous restoration projects, hotels, galleries, and clubs, Bieberman creates for everyday folks and celebrity clientele. He's also the proprietor of Art Repro, a giclée and scanning company in Pompano Beach. When it comes to scanning high resolution, size is not an issue. Professionally scanning art up to 10 feet and 64 inches in width, Art Repro utilizes state-of-the-art equipment. On quality canvas or paper, archival ink and printing mediums are put to use. Art Repro ensures colors are true and every nuance of the art is captured, including the canvas weave. Perfection is the priority. Contact artist Ken Bieberman today at 954-547-0095 or visit his website www.artrepro.net.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Welcome to Movies of Del Rey, a family-run movie theater that has been serving the Del Rey and Boca community for over 30 years. Open Wednesday through Sunday, Movies of Del Rey offers great admission prices, low concession prices, and quality customer service. Movies of Del Rey provides the quality of the big box theaters without the price tag. Movies of Del Rey provides new Hollywood content as well as new indie and independent movies. It truly is a hidden gem. Whether you're hosting a private event, party, or fundraiser, or are looking for your next date night activity, Movies of Del Rey is the perfect choice. Come on down to Movies of Del Rey, located at 7421 West Atlantic Ave in Delray Beach, or visit us online at moviesofdelray.com.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties, open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I like the music bits. We're going to go back to the music bits. Can you hear me now? Am I hearable? Is that a word? Am I hearable?
We're good.
We're good? Are you
Right,
sure?
We're good. For those of you that see an empty table in Studio B that I don't know why you're seeing it was a test stream, it's because we are testing some audio equipment out in that studio. Are you sure? For those of you that see an empty table in
Wow, it sounds fantastic.
I
didn't believe him.
It's good to have you back.
Why? She's already busting me.
It's
Silence
good to
of the
have you back.
Lamb. Where's Silence of the Lamb?
Nabil,
Silence.
He's in the other room.
What's his name?
Nabil.
I don't know that. Nabil.
He's funny. He was running morning board and he says to
What are
me,
you doing?
He's running floor. So he says to me, about a half hour ago when we all said the sound was bad. He goes, yeah, the sound was bad.
You're telling me the sound was bad and you didn't do anything about it? What's the matter with you?
I was just checking the levels.
No more level checking. I think I'm going to take that light off.
What light?
Force them to wear headphones. Do you have your communication on? How do you communicate over there?
He's standing right there and they're talking back and
Instead
forth.
of putting on the headgear.
Oh my God, do you remember wearing headgear as a kid? Did you ever have to wear headgear when you had braces?
The mic? You guys gotta switch back to the mics.
Why?
I can't hear the preview.
Who needs to hear the preview? I'm on.
Did you ever wear
worry
headgear
about
when
the
you
pew.
were a kid with braces?
Okay, what does headgear have to do with braces?
That thing that used to strap around your ears and connect to your braces at night when you slept?
To your mouth?
Yes.
I would have thrown myself off a building if I had to do
Did
it.
anyone have to wear this awful contraption?
You wore that?
Oh my God, it was. the
You wore
worst.
that?
It was like this strap that you put on at night. Okay, let's not even go back to
Why
my
did you
childhood
wear that?
issues. For my braces, and they would hook these hooks into your braces hooks.
Yeah, I know that.
And sleep that way to move your teeth.
These were nighttime gadgets that you wore around your head.
When I think about what I did as a kid to actually between my teeth and my eyes, it's amazing that I kept going every day.
Time out. Do you know the braces that you put on every tooth and it has a double wire? You probably don't even know this.
The metal ones?
Yeah.
We did those, yes.
So the braces had these two couplings. Think of two little tubes, one on top of each other, and they put them on your teeth. And they put this wire, and they put a hook that every time you open your jaw, the rubber bands
Yep.
will push the teeth back.
Cutting in and out, you guys need to switch.
All right, so that's a different problem, which we have to repair or send these back. I'm not going to put up with this. They go back. So anyway, so I went to school one day. It was a Thursday. I'll never forget this. I went to the dentist back on Friday. And I said to him, you have to take these off of me immediately. He said, why, Freddie? Because they're calling me railroad track person. And I ain't going through life with this. So he looked at me. He went to the back. He came back with a book. He says, I'm going to try something that they say works. They put a metal bar across my teeth for braces,
What kind of metal bar?
like a retainer type of deal, a
Oh,
metal
okay.
bar. I did not have train tracks. I didn't have that contraption. If you think I was going to wear that contraption, but you know how you had the rubber bands in your mouth, and sometimes they will pop? So I could hear Bree from this distance. I could hit her in the ear. You know how embarrassing that is when you're talking to some girl and you're trying to get a phone number, you know, digits, and you pop a rubber band in her face? It was embarrassing.
I remember braces. Oh my gosh, not a good thing is all I can tell you.
Oh, man, I'll never forget that.
Yep.
And then the pain. I was in such agony that I called the doctor and I says, I got to go back in. I'm in so much pain. I couldn't eat. I had to drink soup and water. He says, let me loosen them up a little bit. Oh, my. I suffered. Braces are the worst. Now they have these things you put on, like these mouthpieces, and in 90 days it straightens your teeth
Invisalign?
out. Unbelievable.
I wonder if it's changing business for orthodonture because orthodontics, the price for that, oh my gosh.
My
And now
mother
you can
spent
do-
$10,000 for my
And now
teeth.
that you can do it this way with the Invisalign, I wonder what that's changing for them.
I know somebody we
I know
both
the
do.
Invisalign is more expensive.
No,
because
they're
they have
cheap,
to-
like
they have to
$300
line-
bucks.
You have to basically line up your teeth with the Invisalign so it
If
can
you
match.
look like Count Dracula, if your teeth need repair, is one thing. But if your teeth don't need repair, they just unaligned and like all over the place, you put this Invisalign. You and I know somebody that used it, and she looks like $100, like $1 million.
Yeah?
It came out nice, yeah. It took 90 days.
Well, and that's nothing compared to the amount of years that you wear them when you're kids.
I didn't wear
Phase
that.
1 and phase. Did your kids ever have them? My kids had them.
Did you
too.
have retainers?
Oh,
You had braces?
I had it all. I had glasses. I had an eye patch. I had braces. I had a headgear. I had retainers. I had my.
You were one funky looking kid.
Yep. And that's just the stuff I can. Oh my gosh, what a thing! Yes,
Funky.
they had me on Weight Watchers. I mean, you name it. I don't even know how I got through childhood.
You know why you were so heavy?
Why?
Because you were depressed.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Bree, host of Bree's Broken TV. What's
know what?
happening with your show, by the way?
You know what? I'm actually gonna start next week. I have guests coming. I just can't do it this week because I'm too busy with school. And
Bree, I'm telling you, you should call it Bree's Broken TV.
I think you're revamping your show, aren't you? We talked about that.
I am. And if you do that again, Josh.
I think that's a great name. That's a catcher.
Why would you put broken TV? It's not broken. I'm not
Right.
broken.
Because you're fixing all those that come on the show. Thank
know
Thank
what?
you very much.
That wasn't good.
So what's the name of your show?
So it's still gonna be I just had it. It's not gonna be broken TV, but it's gonna be based off more spiritual, and so I can be on the spiritual channel.
You're gonna
should
put it
be.
on SpiritLife.tv?
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna have some guests. It's so funny. They knocked on my door, my dorm door, and they're like, "Hey, we're just like trying to get some new friends, and like, hi." And I'm like, "Hi." And then we were talking, and I told them like what I do and stuff. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I would love to come be on your show." So I'll have some guests next week. I just can't
Wow.
do it this week because I'm too busy. But
That is very cool.
yeah.
They
And
just
she
knocked
saw
on your
me-
door?
Yeah, she saw me on campus getting coffee coming back here. She's like, "Oh my god, like when can I be on your show? You don't remember me?" I was like, "Who are you?"
Ah, so they know
And
you because of your show.
Yeah, they know me, and I guess my hair wrap too, because that's all I wear. And they were like, "Yeah, we're ready to be on your show." They gave me their schedule, so I'll be doing it next week.
And what are you going to be talking about?
Basically, I'm gonna be interviewing them on their
More.
college experience. They said they're pretty spiritual, so we'll talk about that. And I think one's a model, so we're gonna be talking about that as well. I saw her on Instagram; she was modeling for Calvin Klein, so we'll see.
That's very cool. You know who's modeling now? Do you remember? When we were up in the gallery, the husband and wife, they were fitness instructors, had a little
Yes.
boy Kai.
I remember
I
that.
think he's got he's doing amazingly well now with modeling. All over Walmart and I don't want to say pinups, but posters, and he's gone really, really well with
Bree,
it.
are you going to do modeling? Are you going to be...
I was actually I considered modeling a couple years ago, but I never continued on
Why?
because I like to be behind the camera.
Yeah, but you clean up real well.
Oh,
You're
I know.
good in front of the camera too.
I know, but I don't know. I can do both, I guess.
How cool is that the people recognize you for your show?
I know. I just gave him my channel and everything, so that was pretty cool.
You see, and you don't believe me.
Believe you about
You
what?
never believe me. You don't do the
About
show
what?
enough. You don't do the show
I
enough. Well, when was the last time you did a show? Let's start there.
3 weeks ago.
What?
4.
6 months ago?
4 weeks.
I don't think
Forward.
it's been this semester.
No, I did it once.
Oh, you did?
The only ones that listen to me is Josh and military.
No, Katie did her show
Katie
today
did her
also,
show.
Yeah,
What
but when
about-
was the last time she did it?
2 weeks ago.
You know what, Josh? We gonna fight. I'm in school. Like, it's really hard this semester, especially with these classes, and that one professor just giving me a hard time. So I don't want to.
Bree's broken.
Josh,
Spiritual
I'm
TV.
coming after you. But
Josh is all over you.
I know. I'm about to-
He is not letting you breathe.
But with this semester, it is pretty hard with the class. I'm passing all my classes, so that's good. And I'm not talking about one class that you're looking at me, but
You
Yeah.
got. You know we got to get there.
I know that, and I'm going to. But I need to stay focused.
Don't make me bring in tutors now.
I don't need a tutor.
What's the hardest class you're taking?
It shouldn't be the hardest class. It's called Intro to Multimedia Studies. It's not hard. It's the professor doesn't know how to grade correctly.
That's a problem.
It doesn't exist.
You should be an adjunct professor. for multimedia
What
studies.
does adjunct mean? I'm a junkie professor?
No, you just maybe one class a semester.
No, he
Who
don't make.
wants to do that?
I talked to my, because that's where I was at. I was at a meeting with my advisor, and I was talking to my advisor. I'm like, hey, like, I'm not a family. He's not putting in the stuff.
You have to negotiate with the professor, not
I'm
with
not
your
talking to him
outside
no more.
people. You have to.
I'm not talking to him no more.
So what? He's not putting your grades in?
He only put the discussion post in, and there's like six assignments that are, there's nothing there, and then there's a test I'll have to take today. But basically, I have a 40% in this class.
Where is the other 6 pieces you put in?
I don't know.
You have a copy?
There's no assignments.
What do you mean there's no assignments?
Oh, look at you.
Oh, they're not giving you assignments for them to grade?
There's no assignments for the for that section. So there's only the discussion post, which is based off the grade right now.
Can
once
we-
I take the test, then it will determine what I have for the semester.
Can I go with you to see the professor? Because
It's
I
an
find
online
this
class.
very, very
So the
difficult.
grade is only based on your test.
Yeah, the grade is set. The test is 75% of my grade. Discussion is only 25%, and that's why I have the 40
And when's the test?
today.
What time?
Oh no, it's online. It's online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 So that's 75% of her grade. So if she gets 100,
Yeah.
then she's
Then
got
the
an A.
average is she has a 60.
No, it's only 25% is the discussion. This is 75%.
75%.
You have to ace it in order to break to a B. You know that, right?
So she will.
And where are the other 6 assignments? That's what I want to ask.
That's
you.
why I want to know too. Where are the other assignments?
I would like your power of attorney and call the professor.
call
I'm very
him.
good
He
with
don't pick up
professor.
his phone.
Email.
He don't email me back.
It's okay. Then you have a paper trail.
That's why my counselor told me email him again today and then put me in the email.
Exactly. You have to have a paper trail of what it is.
You got to bring in some legal people
what?
to help you. My attorney, things of that nature.
What kind of questions do they ask you? What do they want to know?
For?
Multimedia studies.
Oh, so basically the discussions are just broad questions. If you had like a magazine, what would it be about? And like how would you display it? The one that I'm working on today is if you were a producer, what type of film would you make and where will be the location, who will be the characters, stuff
How
like
could
that.
this be difficult? You do this every day.
I never said that was difficult. The
So
man is
why-
difficult.
So why do we have such a small grade?
Because she hasn't had a test yet.
She had some reason to get to a 40. It didn't just materialize, guys.
You know what? It is not my fault. Mr. What's his name? Singer, if you're watching. It's not my fault.
Well, I'd like to have a conversation with Mr. Singer because I think that bringing him here, he'll sort of understand what he's trying to teach.
I don't even know he knows. I don't even
Occurs
think
in
he
here every
knows.
day.
Like, I don't even think he knows what he's teaching.
We'll have to see.
What a class.
All right. I think we're going to have I think they're sending us over a piece on Mental Health Awareness Day. So we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, it's time to get the crew out here. Let's talk about work-life balance. Let's talk about Mental Health Awareness Day. It's very different for our generation and for theirs. So stay tuned. 888-994-4995, Studio A, and we'll be right back.
When it comes to investigative services, you can't settle for inattentive or irresponsible services. PI Network of Florida is a firm that you can rely on for actionable insight for personal or professional matters. From surveillance and insurance claims to background checks and identity theft, the investigative services are extensive. With over 30 years experience and 2 decades of serving the community, PI Network of Florida is trustworthy and reliable. Call today at 786-768-4394. Trust your gut. Trust PI Network of Florida.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Meet Jay Harmon. One of the many artists held in the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, Jay specializes in various different art styles, but his medium to work with is colored pencils. His unique style comes from being self-taught and years of practice. Jay pulls his inspiration from many outlets like people, television, celebrities, and many more. With multiple original pieces, Jay's art graces the gallery with over 40 plus works for viewing and for purchase. His many years of being an artist has given him a chance to partner with the Derwent brand, giving him the opportunity to try many different work styles and further his craft. Feel free to come down and visit the studio to view his work, or if you're interested in your own Jay Harmon original, he's open to commissions on his website, coloredpencilartist.com, or catch his show, The Colored Pencil Artist, on Amp Media Productions on YouTube and Facebook. See you soon.
What would you do if you had a broken bone? You'd go to the doctor and use your insurance, right? What would you do if you had a serious problem with drugs and alcohol? Most people do nothing until it's too late. Your insurance can help you get clean and sober with the assistance of a place like the Detox and Treatment Helpline. Many times treatment is fully covered, so why not use your insurance to treat your addiction problem just like you would if you had a broken bone? And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you're allowed by law to take off time from work, and your employer doesn't need to know the reason. So there are two good reasons. You've got insurance you can use for your addiction problem, and with the Family Medical Leave Act, it's completely confidential. Call us right now and save a life.
Call 855-350-4504. That's 855-350-4504. Call 855-350-4504 now.
If your family is suffering from inflation and high costs caused by Lois Frankel's reckless policies, Republican Dan Franzese is clearly your best choice for Congress. Dan is a successful businessman who understands finance and economics. He's not a politician. Dan grew up blue collar and knows how tough inflation is on working families. Dan Franzese will go to Washington and fight the liberals who are killing us with inflation. Dan Franzese for Congress.
I'm Dan Franzese, and I approve this message.
Artist Rosie Sherman paints her passions to share with everyone. Expressing herself through bold and vibrant colors, her suggestion and style are always in flux. Inspired by travels, nature, romance, and the human spirit, Rosie makes sure her depiction of women are strong and proud. Her landscapes illustrate the changing seasons in the diverse world that we live in. To find her artwork in the multiple medias you can purchase, visit rosiesherman.pixels.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Mental health can be tiring. That's why it's good to get help. Celebrate Mental Health Awareness Day, October 10th.
Was that on our end that the audio was low, or is that the way it was? It might have been us or the speaker. Do me a favor, let's play it again and turn the knob on the speaker up to see if I can hear it. Play it again. Sound of Mondays.
Mental health can be tiring. That's why it's good to get help. Celebrate Mental Health Awareness Day, October 10th.
Yep, that might be a low sounding spot.
Okay, and we're back.
And we're back. Mike? I guess we're not back.
Oh my gosh.
Did you lose your track of time?
Apparently, I'm having a hard time balancing work and work balance. There is no work-life balance. Work and work balance between that studio and the pieces and this set and that set. My brain is trying to figure out all the different components of it.
Well, the reason that I want to figure out the sound is because if you're doing voiceovers in there, they have to be the right sound. So I think we'll do Mia out here, let her do a voice over here, because we seem to have more control of this sound.
So we got to check some things out.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Do you have a work-life? You, I know, have no work-life balance. Bree, you have any? Yeah?
Yeah, I have a schedule now. I have a.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Thank you very much. I'm organized.
Things change.
No, I'm pretty.
You're worse than me.
No. So I have a schedule, right? So I have my meetings in the morning, then I come to you guys.
Why not?
Leave about 4 o'clock, 5, and then she scared me. She's an art, and I can't talk to you. I don't like the art. It's okay. But I do have a schedule that I go by. I do my homework throughout the day. And then after my homework, I'll go to the gym. Then after the gym, I'll eat my dinner. Then I'll go home and relax.
How many days a week do you follow this? Yes, you can put the crickets. How many days a week do you follow
Monday
this?
through Friday.
I don't know about all
Saturday and
this.
Sundays, I'm pretty lazy. But it's a new schedule. I started about two weeks ago. So.
And how's it going?
It's actually more. I'm getting more things done, and I have to keep myself busy. So.
I think if
pretty
you,
good busy.
I'm going to ask Kaylee, if you know you have a schedule, this and then this and then this, does it make it easier?
Sometimes I'll actually stick to my schedule, and then other times I'll see all I have to do, and I'll be like, I'm just going to stay in bed today.
And it's overwhelming.
Cancel everything.
Now, the most organized person in this studio is her. She's organized. She is proper. She has a fork and a knife in the right place when she eats, even at IHOP, the whole night.
What?
The whole night. She's like Miss Proper. Is it? I mean, you are.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
So the most organized person in here would be her. So I'm going to give her the truths and the facts, and we're going to check out just how organized you think you are.
I'm not saying I'm the best, but
I'm not saying you're the best. I don't think you're organized at all. I think that what you
Hi,
do,
Cece.
I think that what you do is you see an opportunity, you go and you do. Another opportunity. You're like me. You're a side hustler. We make everything look nice, but organization ain't our.
That's what I'm trying to be organized.
See, like she drives me nuts.
But if
She's
you
way
don't-
over the box.
If you don't have like a schedule, or if I don't have a schedule, I think I'll just go crazy because I'll have so much to do and try to do everything that I'm.
And you end up doing nothing.
Yeah, or just start yelling.
You see, I don't have a schedule. Dawn says to me, well, how you going to do this and how you going to do that?
Yeah, I
One-
mean, I have to have a schedule because I'm in college and things are due at a certain day, so I have to have a schedule.
Well, you gotta have a hard delivery as to what you're gonna do and get it done. But I don't have her focus. That's just too much focus.
See, 'cause I know we have 3 meetings between 2 and 4 today, which I didn't tell him about. So he booked his own meetings between 2 and 4 today.
Oh my gosh! So one of you guys are gonna be in the meeting, and it was like, hold on, let me go get Freddie in, and let me
Well,
go.
two of the 3 are phone meetings, so that'll be okay because I can walk around while he's doing something else and we can have that conversation. One is Zoom. I'm not sure how we're going to do that one.
I don't do Zoom. There's somebody's coming in to do a voiceover for a spot that she's doing tonight, so that has to be accomplished. And she's probably gonna want to play and practice the piano. So there are a few moving parts that you have to work on.
But organization, I think I've got 10,000 emails. To me, that is just a waste of my time is to sit and clean them all up. 'Cause you have to do one at a time.
But why didn't you read them when they came in?
Because so many of them are junk.
So get rid of the junk.
Well, now I've got like 10,000 junk and probably 10 that I need to keep, but I have to find those 10 needles in
The
haystacks.
organizer and editor.
And then sometimes I just want to hit zoop, and then I delete
I just
them all.
told the world that you're organized, and you sound like you're not.
I am organized. I just, emails and me, they just have a thing. I don't know. They kind of just, I don't know.
Gotta multitask too.
That's the deal. You have to be able to do that. Now I want to put editors over there on the spot. When are you going to start your new show?
That is a really good question.
What's it gonna
Yes,
and
I'm
you can
looking
ask
for a
Bree,
really good
'cause I
answer.
feel like she has an answer.
My or two. A show?
When are you guys going to start your own show?
Oh.
Josh, be quiet.
So, yeah, I was just a bystander, but I'll be in this. So I'm planning on recording this Friday and then airing the show. I have to talk to Abraham about that one.
Why are you recording?
What are you recording?
The comedy show in FAU.
Oh, that for your puppet.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think he meant for your show.
No, your
my
show.
own show.
Not our stuff. Your
Okay.
stuff.
I haven't started anything on that yet. Doing schoolwork, stuff like that.
You see.
Okay, Bree. Okay, Bree.
No, I'm
now,
agreeing
hold on.
with
Oh,
you.
okay. Thank you,
Hold
Bree.
on.
Thank you, Bree.
You know that your midterm evaluations are coming up.
I don't got that.
And part of the evaluations, you have to have your shows
Yeah.
on the tip of your tongue. I'll let you get over, but I need a open, a close, a rejoiner, and an idea. I put that backwards. Idea and then those elements.
You put it backwards.
Okay, in order for us to feel more comfortable evaluating
What
you.
is
Oh, I
it?
love this.
Secret
I love it.
All right.
Even you too there, editor.
Back to you.
I don't take this for credit, so
Holy smokes. She got me.
So
You don't take
I'm
it for
gonna be
credit.
taking-
You take it for credit though, right?
So I'm taking this for credit for next semester.
I'm doing that too.
Well, now that you've said that,
What you gonna? I already got a show. You can't say nothing.
I want you to talk to the people that don't have their shows going yet, because I want to get this going. I want to have a full docket of shows and ideologies and philosophies. If you do them, you're going to figure out that there is a way of making this whole thing come home with negotiations and contracts. You know, we haven't even gotten to that with them yet. How to put together a media kit. Or worse yet, how do you put a media kit together for somebody else? And you got to learn how to do that in this business. You guys do the cafe press, right? You know how valuable of a tool that is? They're looking at me like
I think
what the
Katie's
hell?
doing this month.
Katie's in class.
Katie's in class, but when she comes back out of class, I think she's doing this month.
What is she doing?
Cafe Press. New shows, new things, new sponsors. The thing that we have to really hone in on is being able to get our sponsors and to network and do what they do, get them in more often, but they're getting busier, so that's becoming a little bit more difficult.
Well, we have a few things that I want to try to get the sponsors out into the community, skin to skin.
Do we have the JD Danner spot? All right, we're going to find that
Oh, they're
spot
gonna play
because
that.
this Friday we are going to be at the JD Danner concert, and I think some friends are going to
At the
be
what?
joining us. JD Danner
What do you
concert.
say, that?
JD Danner concert at Arts Garage up in Delray Beach. So we're going to be there. You and I'll be there, and I think Paul's going to be joining us with his wife. I sent the information to some other friends that wanted to join us as well. It should be nice. We're
You're
ready.
gonna play it?
Let's
see
play it.
Let's check it out.
Singer-songwriter J.D. Danner has been wowing crowds nationally and globally, touring U.S. military bases and LGBTQ events in support of Pride. With over 5,000 YouTube hits, J.D. captivates his audiences with her Joan Jett meets Johnny Cash style, with her newest single, Nothing But Faith. Join us Friday, October 14th for a live performance at the Arts Garage for Life in a Song, the J.D. Danner Story.
That's a nice piece. We should have some fun with JD. I think it'd be great to see her.
I got so many mics.
She's talking
I got
into-
so many things. I
she's
got my
talking
mic. I
into
got
the
my
one.
one. I got so
She's
many
talking
things.
into the one. Did you guys catch that? Oh, you guys don't catch this stuff.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Did you see that?
I'm multitasking.
That was funny.
All right, we talked about work-life balance for you this morning. All right, we got some questions.
Okay.
Military here?
Yeah.
Where's military? Question of the day. Let's see what we got. Question of the day.
Where the hell did you get this?
Name a phrase that starts with carry the.
Carry the weight, carry the burden.
Carry the
crown.
Carry the burden.
Carry the weight. Survey says number 3.
Carry the crown.
Uh,
And what was the other one? What'd you say?
Oh, carry the burden.
It's like carry the load. Ding, 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 ding. Number 1 answer. Carry the load.
Where'd you come up with carry the crown?
It's in this song that I like.
Carry the load. Carry the bags. Carry the weight.
Oh.
Carry the wife.
Carry the baby.
Oh.
Carry the baby.
Carry the ball. Carry the groceries.
Okay.
And carry the torch.
Okay.
What game? Where'd you get this from?
And that's brought to you by Family Feud. Ready for the next one? Name a movie that took place on the water.
Titanic.
You got Jaws.
Life of Pi.
You got
Jaws, Titanic,
Titanic.
Waterworld, yes. 2 more.
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
What's the famous old Aquaman?
Aquaman.
What's the famous movie that was done
Ooh, Overboard.
by Marlon
Pacific Rim.
Brando on the waterfront?
Open Water and Red October. That might be what you meant.
Oh, Red October. No, Red October is that beautiful movie from the Navy.
We asked 100 married women, name something you've been wishing for years your husband would do.
Get divorced.
Pick up the laundry.
Take care of the kids.
Housework and chores, yes.
That's number 1.
That's number 2.
I'm the trash man.
Put the toilet seat down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
Nope.
No?
Anyone else?
What was it?
We asked 100 married women, name something you've been wishing for years your husband would do.
I can't say it.
Say it.
Go on a date.
Be more romantic, number 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Housework and chores. Listen, would that could be
that's
with,
good.
That would be with grow up. Take on a trip, be less angry. Did you get that one a lot?
Why?
Be
All
less
of it.
angry.
Why is it that women...
And lose weight. I don't know
Why
about
is it
that
that
one.
women always knock men down? I don't understand that whole thing.
We don't. Y'all just.
Didn't you just see the survey?
Exactly.
It's useless.
No, Bree's right.
Bree's right?
Bree's
Yes.
never right.
How can Bree be right?
Useless.
Bree, let me ask you. Where's the card?
Right there.
Bree,
Useless.
now these are 100 married women.
Useless.
100 married women.
Useless.
But does this happen when you date?
Useless. That's all I gotta
Okay.
say.
Be more romantic. You never
Are
said...
guys still romantic now that they're dating? When you're dating, are you still trying to do romance or is it
Nah.
passe?
It depends
I
on your
think I am.
definition of
I
romance.
think it depends on the person.
Do you open the car door?
No.
Wow.
No.
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 Yeah, but you never open the car
Do
door.
you open a door?
Yeah.
For herself.
Oh, you open your door. I seen
gotta
you
get
do
inside
it.
the car.
I seen you. I seen you open the door. Yes, you did.
Do you open a door when you go into a restaurant?
Oh yeah. Every time I go into like a store or like a place, I have to open the door. I'll open it up and let her go in first. Yeah.
You know my boyfriend, he hit me with the door.
He hit you with the door.
The dang on door.
What do you mean he hit you with the
I
door?
was behind him.
And he forgot to hold it over?
What's the most romantic date you went on, Bree? Or had? You could be at home.
Bro, what?
The most romantic date.
We
She
did
can't
a-
even remember.
We did a picnic date. We did a beach date. We did. We went to. This is one guy I dated. He went all the way to Tampa. And I don't know, but my year anniversary is coming up, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Only a year?
Mm-hmm.
And you're already doing what you're doing?
Useless. Useless man. Useless man.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know what he's planning on doing for the year.
And what does be less angry mean?
Be less angry.
Yeah.
What is it? Guys are the only ones that get angry? Women don't get angry.
Useless.
Yes, women can be useless too.
No, we're not useless. That's the thing.
Mayo, you ever get angry?
I mean, I feel like it'd be weird if I never did, you know?
It would be. And Mayor, are you dating somebody?
Not actively.
Not actively. Inactively. Josh, what's the most romantic date you ever took Katie on? I'm going to be good on this one.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I guess the pinball place was actually pretty fun.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
In the Delray Silver Ball Retro Arcade, and then we went to Froyo after, get frozen yogurt.
Very cool. Kaylee?
That's cute. Probably to meet this guy's family because it was like a surprise that I was doing that.
Oh,
and I got to meet their siblings.
I would have been
Oh, did you
mad.
see on 90 Day Fiancé? Apparently, he took his 90 Day Fiancé to meet his parents in Africa, And his mom's like, oh no, she's
Oh, yeah.
50.
Yeah, I seen
And
that
you're
one.
33, and I want grandbabies. And it was a whole thing.
I watched 90 Day Fiance.
Why
that
would he
show
fly?
is so funny.
Why would he fly anyone?
He did a 90 Day Fiance, I guess, flew her over.
Yeah, because they want the money. Like I know exactly the couple you're talking about. I think it's a white woman, and she's in love. His name is Soulja Boy, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, I'm an international rapper. I was like, okay.
Is he?
Is
Really?
it actual Soldier Boy?
No, it's
Oh.
his name. His name is Soulja Boy, and he's a rapper in Africa. And he's like, yeah, I'm known nationwide. And I forgot what her name was. He was with another woman too. Her name was like Liz or something.
He was with another
Lisa.
woman? What
Yeah.
show is this?
90 Day
90 Day
Fiance.
Fiancé.
It is so funny. I watch it all the time.
So
Would you-
meeting his parents was romantic, or were you nervous?
I met his siblings. It was to me because they were all little kids, and I like little kids.
Siblings or parents?
Siblings.
Not the parents.
No, I don't think his parents were home. I don't remember.
So you met his brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that make you feel?
He was like really nervous on the way over because he just showed up at my house. He's like, get in the car. I'm like, oh. I
How
was in
long
the
did you
shower,
date
but
this
okay.
guy?
Car. Mm-mm.
How long did you date this guy?
I am not getting no car.
Only a few months.
Like a 20-minute date?
You know, my boyfriend hasn't met my parents yet.
Why should he?
Seriously?
Yeah, he hasn't met my dad yet.
Why should he?
He hasn't met your dad, and it's a good thing you're living in the dorm then.
He's met my mom.
But
He's
it
met
ain't
my-
time yet for all that
No,
noise.
I'm gonna wait. Like, you know.
Like 10 years.
Yeah.
Wait till you get your degrees.
I'm gonna wait until I finish my bachelor's, and then he can meet my dad.
That's in a year?
Is this plan, you're going to marry this guy? Is that what you're doing?
Maybe if he proposed, we'll see.
Oh, he's going to propose.
If he got money, we'll see.
You think he's going to propose?
Nah, he's playing.
He's going to propose.
Games.
She's like an
Useless,
annuity.
bro.
Once she gets her paper, she's like an annuity.
All right, tell me an expression with the word monkey in it.
Monkey business.
Monkey in the middle.
Monkey
Monkeying
business
around.
is number one.
Monkey in the middle.
Nope.
3 barrels of monkeys.
Nope. Monkey see.
Monkey do.
Monkey on my
Back?
back. And I'll be a monkey's
Uncle.
Ever wonder what that actually means?
I've never heard these in my life.
You ever have an uncle that you wish he wasn't an uncle? Yeah, everybody have an uncle in the family
Yeah.
that's like, that's monkey's uncle.
All right, this is for military and Josh. Here goes with your movie game. Name an actress who seems, or maybe Freddie, to get sexier the older she gets.
J-Lo.
She's not, that's how old this game is.
Marissa Tomei.
She would be good.
That's a
Anyone
good one.
else?
Raquel Welch.
Sophia Loren, close.
Sophia Loren. Raquel Welch looks better than I cannot believe what Raquel Welch looks like.
They're like, who? Jodie Foster, I don't know about that one. You think she's sexy?
No, she's
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, big lips.
Angelina Jolie.
Yes, because she's stacked, baby.
Julia
You know,
Roberts.
ugh, I never found Julia Roberts attractive.
Demi Moore.
Oh,
Watch out now.
who played Catwoman?
Oh, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Oh, she's hot.
We should come up with our new answers of a Family Feud, cafe style, with all of these, and see who can play along.
Halle Berry's hot. Very hot.
You're freaking them out with that.
Is Scarlett Johansson old enough to be part of that card?
No.
I don't know who's old enough to be part. These have to be old.
40s, right?
Scarlett Johansson.
Demi Moore, the best. Did you hear?
Willy Carvalho.
Did you
If
read
you're out there, please
what's
marry
happening
me.
with J-Lo
Please.
and her new husband?
No.
Isn't she
Ben
with
Affleck.
Ben Affleck?
Yep. Second time.
Yeah.
What happened?
She's killing him
What do you mean?
Why?
because she's a party animal.
Oh.
And they flew over to Greece for 16 days, a second honeymoon, whatever it is. And the guy was bummed out. He was drunk. He can't take the party life that she does. Apparently, she's a heavy party doer.
Really?
You think so?
I just
Or
read this
is
whole
men
thing.
just useless?
I don't think she should have. And you ever notice that she stays with somebody, and then she meets somebody else during that somebody, like she did with Alex Rodriguez. And before it was Rodriguez, it was another guy, and another guy, and another guy.
She has more rings than MJ.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
So does she
Men.
keep them?
Yeah, she keeps.
She keeps the rings?
Oh yeah.
Men are just useless. And she got
How
tired
are
of it.
useless? She has 6 different
She
husbands.
got tired because
should.
men are useless.
Maybe she should date a woman.
Ah.
Hey, if she wants to.
You know, I think their generation, apparently I've been told, is more actually younger than you guys. Like the high school age into college, I guess you're still in college, they're more fluid in their sexual
What
orientation.
does that mean, fluid?
Men, women, men, it just doesn't
A
really
woman
make
goes
a
with a woman?
difference.
I
It doesn't
discovered
matter.
Florida is the capital of women.
Really?
The capital, yeah. There's
Where does
more
he get these
women relationships in Florida.
Where do you get
than
your,
anywhere
where's your
in the United
sources?
States.
Where are you searching? Where are you searching this up?
I'll show it to you.
So I was watching Serpent Queen, so you know this goes way back. King Henry, it goes back to Catherine de Medici, right? So you're talking
About
French.
women.
A little bit of everything, a little bit of fluidity going on.
I don't know what that fluidity means.
You know, there's the king and he's married, and the king's got his mistress, but the mistress then is hooking up with one of the queen's dressmakers. She, he, she. It's
There's
a
a whole
whole lot
bunch
of fluidity going
There's so
on.
much people in the room. It's ridiculous.
It's
Change the sheets.
interesting. it's all interesting. I got to tell you, because at some point from then to now, we added judgment to all of this, which really should be taken away.
Yeah.
We what?
Added judgment to just people wanting to be with other people and take the judgment out now.
We can't even find a public restroom that belongs to a man or woman because there's always whoever wants to use it, use it.
That's what it should be.
Like our restroom is whoever needs to use it, use
Just lock the door.
it. Not man, woman, or beast.
Just lock the door, exactly.
I never understood that. If you have a bathroom, shouldn't it be? And nobody ever said you had to have a urinal. I guess guys need a urinal. It's still disgusting.
With that blue cakey thing, pink cake thing in it?
Oh, you seen that?
I've heard about it.
That's
Don't
the best thing in
understand
the
it.
world.
Anyway, one more commercial before we go to commercial break. One more question before we go to commercial break. This is up for you also, Freddie. Give me a phrase containing the word hot.
Hot tamale.
Number one answer is hot tamale. What else?
Hot cakes.
Hot.
A phrase?
Hot fries.
Hot Costco
Hot
has
coffee. Hot coffee.
hot dog.
Hot dog.
Or hot dog.
Some like it
Hot.
hot. It's hot outside. Hot sauce. And that's hot.
Can't think of none of
Remember, we were going to make our own game. We should make our own game questions.
That's what I wanted to do with Movie Wars and move around the pegs.
Let's do it. Well, they did, only they know the questions and answers.
No, not the last show. The last show
No, they
they
have
took
their
the
own
questions out
questions.
of there.
The last show, they decided to do horror movies, and I wasn't here. That is not fair.
And they picked the questions out of a box. They didn't even write them.
Really?
And
See, I would
our
have
boys
beat
lost
them.
by
Oh, they
one.
lost? I would have beat them.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. 888-994-4995. Studio A. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Stephanie Jaffe is a world-renowned artist who creates one-of-a-kind pieces. Using a keen sense of color and composition, her vibrant collages and mosaics integrate eclectic elements such as vintage keepsakes and fine china with blown glass and fired clay to create whimsical arrangements. For more information about her work, come down to the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio or go to StephanieJaffeArt.com.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Has someone in your family lost a job recently and now you can't afford your mortgage payment? Or do you have a rental property and your tenants aren't paying you? We can come to the rescue and pay you cash for your home immediately. Yes, sell your home and get cash all over the phone without dealing with real estate agents or having to waste time showing your home to lukewarm buyers. You don't need to lose your house to foreclosure. If you have equity in your home, we'll buy your home and give you cash within days, all in a simple over-the-phone and virtual process. Call now before your situation gets worse. Sell a home you can't afford or just need anymore and get the cash you need today. Call this number now.
Call 855-348-5925. That's 855-348-5925. Again, 855-348-5925.
Tax audits, tax liens, wage garnishments.
Every day we hear stories like this about good folks who are simply struggling to pay their bills. Each of them are living a frightening IRS tax nightmare, and they are afraid it will destroy their lives.
I'm a divorced single mom, and my ex-husband left me and the kids with a lot of unpaid bills, including unpaid taxes. I was really starting to show my stress on my kids because the IRS had sent me a letter demanding a huge payment from me. I couldn't afford it. So then the IRS was threatening to garnish my wages. I'm already living paycheck to paycheck. That would have put me over the edge financially.
It truly seemed hopeless, but then a friend at work told her to call the tax relief line.
The people at the tax relief line, they told me about something called innocent spouse relief. They worked it out so that all of the taxes from my ex are not my problem. I don't know how that works, and I don't care. All I care about is that I don't owe the IRS a dime, and they are not going to take my paycheck.
Even if it seems hopeless, you should call the number on your screen right now. There is absolutely no cost for the call or the consultation. You are under no obligation. If you are worried that the IRS could garnish your wages, seize your assets, even take your home, call us right now. The Tax Relief Line is here to help you. Now you have a knowledgeable, professional team of tax experts that are ready to negotiate with the IRS and fight for you to save you money. The Tax Relief Line's professionals have successfully negotiated thousands of cases, reducing and sometimes even eliminating the tax debt for their clients. It's very easy to get started. Simply call the number on your screen right now. You don't have to live in fear anymore. The call and the consultation are free.
When you wear Zamboni Couture, you can feel pride knowing that you are supporting a small woman-owned business. We advocate for women's empowerment and always embracing feminine freedom and equality. Our fashion is all about style, quality, passion, and color through the use of amazing fabrics to help you find your own individual style. Let us inspire you with beauty and color. Follow us at Zamboni Couture on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or call us at 561-860-6099.
Singer-songwriter J.D. Danner has been wowing crowds nationally and globally, touring U.S. military bases and LGBTQ events in support of Pride. With over 5,000 YouTube hits, J.D. captivates his audiences with her Joan Jett meets Johnny Cash style, with her newest single, Nothing But Faith. Join us Friday, October 14th for a live performance at the Arts Garage for Life in a Song, The J.D. Danner Story.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Got good news today? All right, let's see. What's our joke of the day?
What's the joke of the day?
Hey, Patrick, what am I? Stupid. No, I'm Texas. Oh, wow.
What's the difference?
She's here. She's in class. Oh, man.
I don't want to get involved with that.
No. I think we'll stay like Switzerland on that one.
It goes to show you that when the Phillies win, people get out of their mind.
I think we'll stay with Switzerland on that one. That's all I can tell you.
Not good. Not good at all.
Any other good news, hot topics, guys? Anything trending?
Anything we should know?
That would
Really?
be no. What?
What'd you guys do this weekend? Living
No one did
life?
anything.
What I did this weekend? What did I do? Let me tell you. So I went to a job interview, right?
How'd that go for you?
It didn't go well. So they wanted to hire a DJ.
You're not a DJ.
Exactly. I know how to.
No,
you
you
went for the
don't.
job
I
interview
do.
as a DJ?
Yeah, I didn't read the whole description of the job. So all I saw was like, owl radio, radio production. So I didn't see the word DJ. So I was like, oh, perfect. And then they was like, so how long you been DJing? I was like, DJing? A couple years.
Oh, so you perpetuated the lie by saying you did
I
DJ?
mean, I used to DJ, but this was like a long time ago. My dad taught me how to.
How old are you? You're like 12 now.
No, I started when I was 16. He
You're
taught
spinning
me.
records?
Yeah, he taught
Scratching
me.
them
Yeah,
and all that?
he
Really?
taught me how to do it. Yeah, but I'm not an expert now because it's been years. So there was like, yeah. So, what software do you use? I was like, let me tell you the truth right now.
You told me you don't do it.
I told him, I was like, my experience is not there. Thank you for the opportunity, though, and have a nice day. But, yeah. It was
Anyone
a lot
else ever
funny.
go to a job interview and you didn't read the interview situation?
I was so busy, I forgot to read it.
Do you know how many people we talk to that tell us they're going to come in for a job interview and then we never hear from them again?
That happened last week.
That happened again last week, and she sounded really good, too.
That's a shame.
I don't understand.
I went to work for a company, and I put on I looked like $1 million. I went to this company, and I noticed there was nothing but young kids in the lobby of the company. I says, okay, I'll keep going. So I go in, I meet the guy, and he's talking about Lawrence Taylor. He's talking about all these football players, about how he met them and everything else. Nothing about the job. So I said, okay. And he says, okay, you ready to go? I says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Oh, just follow Ralph, and he'll show you everything you need to know in 20 minutes. And he's promising me 6 figures, right? Follow Ralph. So Ralph says, okay. And a whole slew of them go out, like 10 of us. And we get in the car. I take off my jacket, and they stop somewhere, and they walk 1,000,000 miles at 100 miles an hour. So they were the insurance company. On your insurance, if you have a crack in your windshield, insurance pays for it if you have full coverage. This is true about everybody. You don't need somebody to go knock on your door and tell you that. If you don't know that, you got a crack, you got full insurance, they do it for nothing, go to your house. So this company in the day used to go and knock on businesses and do this. So he did 1 business, and we walked some more, did 2 businesses. So I said to him, this is what you do for a living? This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And I got in my car and I left.
People don't realize that in the state of Florida, I just had this conversation with an attorney, because there are lawsuits because they go to someone else and they charge, like a glass replacement company, and they charge, the insurance company say pays $100. They charge $150, which you're not supposed to do because it's supposed to be free in the state of Florida if you have it done.
That's what they
And
do.
now there's lawsuits because people do not know. But if you live in the state of Florida and you have auto insurance, your insurance policy covers you for a new windshield, a repaired windshield, because of all the rocks and debris, that you don't have to sue anybody. You don't have to go anywhere. Just call a reputable company and they will fix it.
This company
Can you
will get
imagine?
your insurance card. They put it through their company.
Did you know that?
That's my dad's job. I
What?
don't know. I just call him if
Well,
there's a
that's
crack in my
okay.
windshield.
That's
yeah, but if
okay.
they walk up to you and say, listen, how would you like to get this crack fixed on your windshield? Naturally, you're going to say, yes. How much is it going to cost me? Free. Just let me see your insurance card and make sure you have coverage. And they take the docket number, the insurance number. They report it to the insurance company as an agent. They get paid 15% of that windshield. It's done for free. and they're on the sleeve. And I said to the guy, I went back to the office, you know, I'm reporting you to the Better Business Bureau. Oh, it's legal. It's a giant loophole. It's free. Free. Just call the insurance company. They'll take care of your windshield for free.
It's interesting, isn't it? I know, a lot of it. So I'm hoping that the new show that Bree's putting the elements together for talks about some insurance stuff.
They are.
Water insurance versus flood insurance, two totally different things.
Now, you saw the roofing scandal with the insurance companies?
There
They
was.
knock on your door.
What?
How would you like to get your roof repaired for free?
Oh,
Because
no.
they think that when you hear the word free, and they started putting all these false claims all over the place.
Public adjusters, yeah.
And they got snagged. It's a federal offense to do it now.
Yeah, no
Unbelievable.
one's doing that in Okeechobee. They came and find my house, so no one's doing that.
Is your house underwater still, or
It was never on the water. It was never
Underwater.
No, no,
how is it?
it's fine.
You have crocodiles on your property?
No, but I do have a. What's the big cat that's in Florida?
Coyote.
Panther?
Panther.
It's not a panther. It's something
Fox?
else. It's another. Is
Mountain
it
lion?
mountain lion? Is it?
Lions?
In
They got
Okeechobee.
lions down here?
Mountain lions in Okeechobee. I saw one. I was sitting outside in my mom's trunk, like it was open. And I was just sitting there and I saw it run across the thing, and I was like, time to go inside. Time to go inside.
I had a wolf drinking out of my pool over the weekend.
What?
This
A
weekend?
red wolf. A fox, I'm sorry, a red fox.
This
like,
weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of foxes out.
A red fox drinking out of the water. And I looked at him and I was going to say, Casper, come here.
The wildlife is out. I think the hurricane stirred up a lot of things.
Crocodiles all over the place.
My dad, he doesn't like animals around the house. He hates when I feed them.
What do you do if you see a mountain lion or a panther?
I'm-
Panther's another, or a bear. They got bears down here. Or a wild boar.
Running.
In the Tampa side, they got wild boars. You ever seen these
Yeah,
things?
I've seen him.
These things are the most destructive. You know what a wild boar is? It's like a giant pig with tusk.
Yeah, they have them
They
in Okeechobee.
destroy everything
Yeah.
because they run right at you.
That's why you run. You run away.
You can't run away. You have to
I'm-
climb the biggest tree. And if it's a
Man.
lion of any cat size,
I'm
climbing
running.
that tree ain't going to help you either. And a bear.
The reason why I have so much wildlife around me is because I have a whole forest, and like there's a whole community. There's a whole forest in the back. It's scary.
You ever go in there?
Yeah, I used to jog. It was so dangerous, but I used to jog that every afternoon.
In there?
Yeah, it was a whole trail.
Have you lost your mind?
I don't know what I was thinking, but my mom was like, "I don't want you going by yourself." I was like, "I'm fine."
Wild turkeys
And
too?
then we seen the what is it, mountain lion, and I never did it again. So
What about Bigfoot?
yeah, we definitely have Bigfoot. We
You
have.
ever seen Bigfoot?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
You meet up with him? You meet up with him?
It's Josh. He has big feet.
But on that note, everyone have a great afternoon.
Wait a minute. You ever met Bigfoot?
No.
Would you
I'm
go
looking at him
camping
right
in
now.
her backyard into the forest?
No.
I wouldn't even do that.
No.
I'm staying inside.
I
They
think we
tell me
should.
there's a coyote on the loose somewhere in East Bogue. They tell me he's roaming through different neighborhoods. So beware.
I think,
She's not going outside.
Actually, I think I've seen something like that in FAU at night. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for telling me that. I'm going to stay in my dorm every day
It was
now.
by the rock climbing wall. I think you're fine.
Yep,
Oh,
I heard,
okay.
and it's probably the same one. There must be a family, I'm assuming, because then they tell me they've seen it in East Boca, so just be careful.
Any of you ever seen the movie American Werewolf in London?
Yes, it's a classic.
FAU has American Werewolf in FAU. So do not go out at night.
I think the talent show is this Saturday night at FAU. TBT Talent, JC, I believe, is going to be in it. We're
Really?
looking at each other. Yep, it's the 15th.
You guys know about this? Do you guys know what FAU means? It's a school.
It's at the
Here in
auditorium.
Boca.
No, it's.
I believe it's from 12 to 5 on October 15th. So
Aren't
that
we
would
supposed to be there?
I have not heard from them, so.
Wow, that was
I didn't
the
see
end of
that in the event thing, so I don't know what you're talking about.
The event thing, the card that I gave to everybody to join to win.
Oh, so they had this other thing for events for FAU, so I didn't see that. So.
Well, we were going to go over to cover it.
Oh.
Frank Barbados is going to be in it too.
Find another.
Find another university. There you go. FAU.
You know what?
It's
Honestly, I need to. So FAU be making
All
me
right,
mad.
everyone, have a great afternoon. Wow.
Josh is on point today.
We've got Mia coming in. Hurricane Ian relief. Yes, drop-off locations. There are 6. Hedgelong Chiropractic, Palm Beach Gym in Boca, Busybody, Plant-Based Mafia in West Palm Beach, Hugh, HEW Gym in Wellington and Lake Worth, and Jay's Pizza and Pasta. And they've got ice trucks. They've got trucks that are delivering
2 trucks.
unbelievable
They sent out 2
amount of
trucks.
supplies over to the West Coast.
Angel,
So-
you did a nice job.
Touched
Congratulations.
by Angel Live has
Yeah.
put this together for the full need of people that are over on the west coast of Florida. I know power's coming back on, but it's about rebuilding your lives. Do you leave or do you rebuild?
Publix sent over 12 trucks full of trailers full of food and everything over there. Stuff is pouring in there, you know. Again, you can't bring back life, but at least we could do something to get stuff done over there.
So we should definitely do a show on checking out your homeowner's insurance policies because I think
Oh,
those are
Monday
things
night, 6 o'clock. That's
we
what it
don't
is she's going to talk about.
All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll be here tonight. We've got Mia, we've got music at 6, we've got Political Power Hour, and you've got
You and your doctor, 6:30.
All County. All right,
County.
have a great afternoon, and we will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.